Welcome back to the Abundant Harvest Homestead. I'm Papa Pepper. This is my oldest daughter, Pinky Pepper, and I've got a couple questions for you today, Pinky. Does a happy, healthy chicken live a better life?
Yes.
Does a happy, healthy chicken give you more eggs or better eggs?
Yes.
And does a happy, healthy chicken taste better?
Yes.
So what do we like to have here on our homestead?
Good, happy, healthy chickens.
Happy, healthy chickens. Now we've had them for a number of years. I think we got our first ones back in 2015 or 2016. And since then we've expanded through all sorts of poultry. Quail has come on and off the list. But right now we've got guineas, we've got ducks, we've got chickens, and we've got turkeys. They range in variety and even in how we treat them. Some are more free range and roost up in our elderberries. Some we have actual pens and little shelters for. Some we feed on a daily basis. Others are almost like completely free range except for some treats. So being homesteaders who have poultry, a while ago GrubTerra reached out to us and said, hey, would you mind trying some of this and doing a review on it and just letting others know about our product? And we said, you know what, yeah, we can do that. We can absolutely do that. So what we have here is black soldier fly larva. And what was your first thought when you thought about freeze-dried black soldier fly larva?
I was happy.
She was happy. Now, do you recognize these guys?
Yes.
So these guys are not just the little maggots that you'll have, eating a dead animal or something like that, but they are some of the big ones, and we've seen these before. Where do you remember seeing these?
Rabbit poop.
In rabbit manure. And what this company actually does is they'll take things that are heading to landfills and they'll have the black soldier flies lay the eggs there and they'll break down all that waste. So it says here that a pound of these grubs really takes 20 pounds of food waste out of the landfills. There's a lot of things that wind up in landfills that don't really need to be there. And here on the homestead, we try to reduce as much waste as we can because we try to view things as resources. We will not throw away old food or different stuff. If something will eat it, we're going to let something eat it. And that even comes down to when we go fishing. When we go fishing, we like to get the fish and the meat, but then what do we do with the guts and the skeletons and everything else?
They go to the chickens usually.
They go to our birds because there's a lot of good nutrition that they can get out of there that we wouldn't exactly want. And that way it puts it to use, and it's not like the only thing we ever feed them is just, dead fish every day for our chickens. But that's the same type thing with this, where this is something that could be a waste, but instead they're reducing waste with the food not going to the landfills, then they're creating a product from it, and this too is a treat. It's not the only thing we're ever going to feed our chickens or our ducks, but it is a treat for them, and there's some really cool things about this. Now, do our animals like this?
Yes.
They absolutely do. They love it. We still treat them normal, as far as giving them the feed that we would, but we give them some treat of this right now, and this is pretty decent stuff and a lot of things that I did not realize about it. One of the treats that we've used before that I've gone out and bought for our chickens is what?
Mealworms?
Mealworms. Now here, especially the free range ones, they will run around and get all sorts of bugs, and they'll eat all sorts of greens and stuff too. They're omnivores, but they like eating bugs. What do the baby ducks really do really good with?
Flies.
With flies. And I've gone out to the store and actually bought mealworms before, especially sometimes heading into winter when there's less bugs around, just to have that little added protein and stuff. And one thing I didn't know about these black soldier fly larvae is what?
They have 75% more protein than mealworms.
More calcium.
Calcium.
Calcium. And what's calcium good for?
Eggshells.
Yeah, bones and eggshells. And we've given, a calcium supplement or oyster shells or different things like that to our animals before. And this is a way to increase the calcium that they get even more than a mealworm. It's almost, if you give them one of these or the weight of it, it's almost like giving them 2 mealworms, which is pretty cool because mealworms are a common one. But if this is going to be better in some ways, then I like it for what it's giving the animals, but I also like it for where it's coming from. Now, because of all the different stuff that these animals break down, these black soldier fly larvae break down, they do point out that if you have a shellfish allergy, you may be sensitive to these. and also that these are, you know, animal treats. They're not for people. The cool thing is, if you gave a couple handfuls periodically to your chickens, this would take care of being a good treat for like 25 chickens for a whole solid month. And I think what we're going to do right now is show you guys how much they like them. How's that sound? Will that one eat them out of your hand?
Yes.
Really? Let's check this out. I'm going to set this down and I'm going to get the camera on you.
So this is one of our Polish roosters.
What do you think, Pinky? You want to try some of the other ones too?
Yes, sir.
All right. Look at how quickly they all come for a nice treat like that, huh, Pinky? Why don't you throw one more handful down there? There's quite a few. Do you want to see what the some of the other ones think? Here you can see it's duck and chicken approved for sure. Let's see what they think. These are heritage breed turkeys. Got some blue slates, some royal palm, some, what else?
The black Spanish one.
Spanish black. These ones haven't had any of these yet. The ducks and the chickens had, so this treat's a little new to them, but some of them got it figured out. Coming back for more.
And they've had their food too.
Yeah, they already went for their big forage today, right?
Yeah. The chicken might help them.
Yeah.
If you're looking for a good farm-raised product that will help your chickens have better feathers and stronger eggs, these GrubTerra black soldier fly larvae are a good option.
So a special thanks to GrubTerra for letting us try this. What an awesome sample, and our poultry definitely like it. Much better than having a ton of flies around here laying their own larvae. Absolutely, for sure. Anyone who's interested, I'll have a link in the description and in the pinned comment so you guys can go check out their website, learn more about it. But to me, if I'm gonna go buy a treat, I want a treat that's as natural as possible. So dried mealworms or dried soldier fly larvae are going to be a great option for me, and something I like a whole lot better because it's something they could encounter in the wild rather than some sort of special manufactured treat for them. And then there's a couple reasons that I like these over mealworms now, so pretty cool. The GrubTerra black soldier fly larva, Papa Pepper tested, chicken approved. I'll see you next time. Papa out.